So continuing on from part 2 for my Vanguard tier list from Marvel Rivals. So this last one, so this last hero in the B rank, it was very difficult for me to select this one. And I know there's a lot of players out there who love playing this one. So I'm gonna have to go with Captain America. I'm sorry guys, Cap's also one of my main players. So, but Captain America, he's very good. And well, he may not have much recovering capabilities. That's why you always gotta make sure your strategists are healing him. So basically, yeah, his shield can hit up to 4 people, which is really good. Alright, but not only that, he's got at least a good suitable defensive capabilities for his shield when you deploy it. So it may be at 350, yes. And well, it can take so much up, and it takes a while to recover back. But not only that, he can switch between normal running modes and a super soldier serum in which he can pretty much go for it. But during that time, that's a time where you can leap and then just smash him to the ground. But not only that, teaming up with the Winter Soldier, alright, it may be his only capability right now, his only team up. He used to have another team up, but not anymore. So, but teaming up with the Winter Soldier, his good old friend Bucky, then, well, they pretty much clash together. So pretty much just ramming his shield, Winter Soldier's arm right next to each other. But you gotta make sure that they're in close proximity to another enemy, you know? It'll do some damage. And his ultimate, alright, will be the only time that can actually be good. Because when he gets to his ultimate, assemble, then he'll be running all over, charging. But not only that, leaving a streak of red, white, and blue flags just for his whole team, leading the charge. Just how he does it. But not only that, but now it's a little more wider and it recovers for his teammates so long as you're staying on there, which is really good. That's what a Vanguard should do. Protect his comrades and make sure your strategists are also healing them too, you know? That's the way it should be. So with that, Captain America may be on the B rank, but to me, he is a really good character if you know how to use him. Just make sure you just understand how he plays, because that's how it all works. Alright, so now we are moving on from B rank to the A rank class. Okay, so for the A rank, we have the Thing. Yes, the Thing from the Fantastic Four. Alright, reason why he's on the A rank, this guy, his health count is like really up there. So, but not only that, he can be able to provide a shield, well, to his companions so long as they leave storm. It rotates around him like the rings of Saturn, which is pretty cool. But not only that, his charge just like runs through the opponent. If you're lucky enough, you can hit them if they stay in a straight line, but that's a highly unlikely possibility. But it's a little hard to control him when he's doing his charge, because when he's in the charge, when he's charging, it's a little hard to control him. So unless you have like full control and you played with him a lot and know how to exactly do it, then you're good. You're solid. But not only that, you could switch between his right click, like for all the controllers, like right click, you just get those quick jabs in. But then switch to the left trigger, you're getting one big ass Bronco punch right there, you know? And that's gonna do a lot too. Like a lot of damage. Like if you get hit by those twice, alright? Or if you can land 2 hits on someone twice, you're good. Alright? But not only that, his ultimate, clobbering time, smashing the ground, pretty much stun your enemies. The way I see it, if you can clobbering time, stun them, and then charge at them, then that'll do even more damage. And then just finish them off with some quick right jabs or a left hook, you know? And then you're golden. Alright? And then, another hero that's on this A rank is Emma Frost. Yes, Emma Frost, everyone. So, I know she may not have much healing capabilities, but she's probably one of the best defenders there. Alright? But we're still on A rank. We're not even at the S rank yet. So, but she can project a large diamond like shielding to protect your teammates, and you can move it however far you can. Like if you're able to maneuver it and then just like use it as a distraction or anything, or at least cover your teammates for while they're trying to move to the like a say if you were playing domination and you're trying to capture the area like King of the Hill. So basically, just move the shield into place while your teammates are going for it, so they're not getting hit. But you better hurry because that shield won't hold on. I think it's like 350 health. So, but not only that, she can turn her body into diamond. So in case it, I mean everyone knows that, but in case if you didn't know that, if you haven't read the X-Men or watched X-Men or anything, you know, pretty much turns her entire body to diamond, indestructible, and she maneuvers, changes maneuvers, you know, goes to like some close quarter combat. So basically, you can pretty much grab her opponent at the throat, slam him down, finish him off with some quick close combat, and then finish him off with a powerful kick. And try and aim towards the wall. That's what I try to do. Aim towards the wall. They take that extra damage. But not only that, she's even a little more improved thanks to being a team up now with Luna Snow. Because now she can project an icicle like diamond wall that not only increases the defensive measure of Emma Frost, but it also helps your team too. Because now it covers a little more area. And I can't remember if it heals or not, but I don't think it heals, but provides better coverage too. It's kind of like Groot's wall. If you're able to maneuver that properly, you can like block their path for like quite some time, you know. So I would definitely suggest learn how to use Emma Frost and Luna Snow combination. So if you know a Luna Snow player, try and practice with them, learn some maneuvers, learn some tricks together, you know. Alright guys, so now we are moving on to the S rank tier class. So, the first hero that we have on the S rank tier is Thor. Yes, the God of Thunder has made S rank tier. Now the reason why is because, well, it's not only because his team up with Angela, but a lot of other things. He's got some, with his Thor Force, if you learn how to do it properly, he's got some powerful capabilities, like of course going into well, his god mode where he floats up and then hammers swing around and you can like toss thunder at your opponents. That's very good. And well, it recovers some of your health too when you're trying to swing your hammer, go for that dash, and when you're hitting opponents, you're recovering Thor Force as well too. It also goes for his ultimate. You go up, and so long as you're getting opponents inside that area, Thor Force down, and whichever one recovers your abilities, but he can recover his health as well, but just a little bit, not a whole lot. So, but not only that, in Marvel Zombies, he also proved a force to be reckoned with, because that's why he's also on the S rank tier, because he's also a certified zombie slayer as well. Because if you learn how to practice with Thor in zombies mode, then you could also learn how to practice with him and understand him now in quick play, which is even better too. Because if you learn how to handle him in Marvel Zombies, it'll give you a better understanding on how to handle Thor in like quick play or competitive, you know? Gives you a little more deeper understanding on how to handle him, you know? So, yeah, I know I said handle like a lot. So, but that's why Thor is on the S rank tier list. So, looks like we're moving on to part 3. I'll see you in part 3.